It's been nearly 1 week since the March for Life, but the words, music, and memories are still echoing throughout the pro-life movement. It has been a tradition that before the march kicks off, many take part in an event called Life Fest. This year's Life Fest was held in Fairfax, Virginia at the EagleBank Arena. It was a wonderful way to begin the day with song, praise, and worship. In the early hours of Friday, more than 1,000 people filled the EagleBank Arena in Fairfax, Virginia, kneeling in prayer, preparing to march for life.
We will.
This is Life Fest, a dynamic 2-day pro-life event hosted by Knights of Columbus, the Archdiocese of Arlington, and the Sisters of Life.
Life Fest is an opportunity for young people to gather, to celebrate life, to be convicted first that their life has meaning, that they are unique, unrepeatable, that God has a plan and purpose for their lives, and then to go forth from here to spread that out into the world.
Mothers and daughters, young and old, coming from far and wide, brought together in the light of the Lord.
I came to Light Fest to find my connection with God and to help support people who are struggling.
We came to enjoy the community and just go to Mass and really pray and just have a great time with these people because they're great people.
I'm at Life Fest today because I'm a pro-life OBGYN, and I know from the bottom of my heart that life begins at conception and every life is worth saving.
Since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022, many believe the push to end abortion was over. In reality, it was just the beginning of a new challenge to the pro-life movement.
Turning it over to the states is great and respect that you can have states that enact legislation to protect life, but then there's a lot of other places where you put it back into the hands of the people with a referendum, and we're losing ground there, so we have to continue to fight.
Women such as Connie testified that she thought abortion was the only answer to her unplanned pregnancy, but the killing of her unborn child brought on a grief that was almost too much to bear, until she asked God to help her.
Life got out of control. I was lost. I started gambling, isolating myself in those places, isolating myself from me, from the world. I was a walking dead. Now I feel joyful. I feel full of life, a life that I feel worth living.
The former chairman of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops Committee on Pro-Life Activities, Bishop Michael F. Burbidge, wants women who are facing an unplanned pregnancy to know they are not alone.
If a woman is in that situation and she's afraid, some of the basic questions are saying, do you need housing while you're going through pregnancy? We can provide that for you. Do you need counseling? We can provide that for you. Do you need some basic necessities for your children as when they come into the world? We'll provide all those things for you. We'll walk with you.
Archbishop William Laurie has a message for the participants.
Pro-life leadership is not something for the distant future for these young people. It's something that should start right now.
And before the crowds headed out to the march, Father Scott Traynor sends them with this thought.
As we gather together, the truth that the pro-life movement is young, it is vibrant, it is creative, it is beautiful and attractive. It is hopeful and generous and dedicated and kind. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for being here today, for saying your yes to give this witness today.